Yeah, it's Truck Fit, baby. Body by Blast, baby. All right, truckers, y'all out here talking about something we don't have enough time. Y'all out here worrying about getting that load there early. Well, let me tell you about this load right here. On this load right here, they gave me this load. First of all, they gave it to me while I was home, about 36 hours early. So when they gave me the load and told me to pick it up 36 hours later, I didn't have a fit. I didn't have a problem because I was home. So I stayed at home. I went to sleep at home. I got up. I left home, got in my truck, drove 3 hours, pick up my load. I literally could pick this load up and go back home for 36 hours. But instead of me complaining, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I did. I grabbed this load. I started driving. Listen, this right here is a Truck Fit video. Guess what I'm doing? In my Truck Fit video, I'm literally trying to get to an eating destination. That's why I left with the time, and then I save a little bit of money by not driving back home on the fuel, and then of course I might save a little bit of money because I'm not at home, not making money but spending money. All right, because I'm gonna be able to drop my load off. The place that I'm going is a 24-hour place, so if it's telling you to drop it off anytime within a 24-hour gap, 9 times out of 10, the place is open 24 hours. All right, sorry about that, but the place is gonna be open for 24 hours. So I'm pretty sure they're open for 24 hours today. So this is what I'm doing right now. Right now, I decided I'm gonna come on my park here. I got me a little running path right here. Like I said, I don't know if I told y'all, but this right here is a New Paris. And that's actually the my workout area that I used to always go to because this right here was I was always on 70, and this right here was my normal path to run through here, and this right here literally was about our halfway mark also. So if I could hit it right, I'll leave, like I told y'all, I'll leave, drive for 2 hours, and then take me a break, because this right here would make it kind of look like I need to take a break for my 8-hour break. So anyway, I already did my walk. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm closing up my exercise. I did the earlier video, so now I'm doing this video right here for the Truck Fit part. But basically, I have a load. My load don't turn in until tomorrow. The load is 24 hours. So that means it's probably open 24 hours today. So technically what I'm doing is I came here. I was going to go straight to the restaurant and just wait until the restaurant opened up and go inside and get my food, my lunch. So that means 11 o'clock. So now I'm getting to the point where I'm getting restless. So I may just go ahead and bypass it and go ahead and drop the load off. But even though they told you that the loads are 24 hours, I wouldn't try to get to a place at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, because sometimes they make mistakes and have the wrong time on there. And sometimes they have certain times that they unload. So it could be open for 24 hours, but they may not have the live unload. All right, so this is what you do in this type of circumstances. You get here and you exercise. Get your workout on. Stop trying to be in a hurry to get to your drop. Yeah, we want the money, but like we have said a million times before, what good is the money if you don't have the health? So it's just little simple things. When you're getting out of your truck to do a pre-trip, walk around your truck 4 times. When you get out and go to the gas station and you're pumping gas, walk to the front of the back of the truck, until your gas get full. Just little stuff like that that can get you some exercise in. Like I told you, every little bit count. It's probably more than what you've been doing. All right, the more you move, the more you lose. That was our saying in boxing when we used to be at the gym. Okay, so basically what we do is a lot of times is you're not focused on what you're really trying to get. We try to say, okay, here's a great example of being focused. Right now, if anybody else had this load, they would go and grab this load. They would go try to hurry up and drop this load. They would have dropped this load at 1 o'clock this morning. Because like I said, 9 times out of 10, I think these people will allow you. And I think if I went straight there, they would allow me to drop it. They would drop it at 1 o'clock in the morning. And then they'll go and try to hurry up. Now they're going to try to find parking, or they'll try to sleep there. And then they're going to complain about their company not having a load ready for them, even though the company didn't want them to drop it, weren't expecting them to drop it off until the next day. All right, with this load right here, I was thinking about going hurry up, getting back in the truck, wiping off, rinsing off, taking me a little nap, getting up, and then driving to my destination, drop the load off, and then go ahead and do some of my IPAs. Now, if I go over here, remember, and drop this load off, and then our company opens up, and then see that my load is dropped, then they'll probably give me another load, which messes up me doing my IPAs. But because my students in a training mode, they'll probably be giving me another load. Of course, I already requested to go back home, so I can be home this Sunday. So I literally told them that I want to be home Friday, anytime Friday. So they may just give me another load going back to the house with a little time frame. And then what I'll do is go ahead when I get back. When we come back, then we're gonna go to team driving. So it's gonna be a lot of pushing going on. But truck drivers, go ahead and get your time to go exercise. Now, like I just said, I'm gonna go ahead and take the load there. And like I said, they'll probably 9 times out of 10 they're gonna give me another load. It's Tuesday, another good loading day. So go ahead and get this loaded to ride past. Hopefully to ride past Wednesday, but I don't really know where they're gonna send me at. I know they're gonna act like they didn't get my little request as usual. So you gotta expect that in trucking. A lot of times you put in your hometown. A lot of these companies gonna act like they didn't get it. They'll tell you to put it in 7 days, 10 days prior, and then they'll act like you never sent it in, but they got everything. This is the funny part. This is what I do. I actually send in my request around something that they're requesting. Hey, Chris, you need to confirm your load. All right, so I'll put in my request, confirm my load, and put in my request again. So how did you not get my request? Hey, Chris, you need to verify a trailer. Put in my request, verify the trailer, put in my request. So these are the little things that they try. First of all, you put in the request. Somebody's supposed to get it anyway. But so that's what they'll do. And then like today when I put in my request, or Wednesday when I put in the request, what they'll do is probably come back Wednesday and be like, oh man, we didn't know, nobody said anything. We didn't, magically you got all the other requests and you able to ask me questions. I'm able to answer questions. And then even in that, I'll tell you that I need to be home, and then you still magically don't get my nobody knows about my request. All right, so what'll happen is you'll get them always putting their name on the bottom, and then they'll stop putting in, they'll answer something back and say okay, but they won't put a name. But anyway, whenever it comes to certain things, as much as you're focused on getting the money and focus on driving when you're out there on the road, make sure that you also focus on your exercising. All right, so you got to have a goal. You got to be trying to get somewhere. You need to actually write down what you're trying to do. Accomplish a goal. Trucking may be a little different, so maybe we may be at 6 months 10 pounds. Okay, so but the more you move, the more you lose. So you got to get out of your truck and you got to get moving. When I get to this place, if I have time, like I said, if they say, hey, you got to come back later, we don't unload until 8 o'clock at night, I'm not gonna get mad. I'm gonna just go to the closest truck stopping or rest area, take my weights out and lift weights. All right, because it's still dark, I said I was gonna go ahead and drive through, and just to go ahead, to drop your load, then it'll be light outside, then so it's about 10 or 20 different things that I can do. Like I always tell people, there's always a lot of different things. I probably spend most of my time trying to figure out what the next move is. Now an exercise. Now I got to figure out when I'm gonna do my IPAs versus dropping the load. I could go ahead and drive to the place where the food is, and then of course I still got to wait till 11 o'clock. So I could just go ahead and take me a nap here. Get up at 9 o'clock. Matter of fact, that's what I'm gonna do. Take me a nap here, get up at 9 o'clock, drive to the next spot, lunchtime, get my food, and I'll go ahead and make the drop. Everybody will be up and moving, so they should be able to get me a load. And like I said about the load, what they'll probably try to do is, because I'm from Lexington, South Carolina, they probably gonna try to give me a load going to Orlando to try to discourage me. No, actually I put them going to Savannah for my home spot. So, but certain type of thing. So, just be aware of that stuff, man, and don't even worry about it. But go ahead and, like I said, y'all worrying about this and worrying about that, causing a whole nother stress. You know, that's the other reason you got to get your exercise in. But anyway, I'm back here, going back to the truck. Probably just go ahead, wipe myself down. It wasn't really an intense workout. I'm not even sweating. But go ahead and make sure you focus on getting your exercise in just as much as you focus on the money and driving. All right? Truck Fit, Body by Blast, one love. Bless up.